I've achieved the emo bangs I wanted in middle school. In the beginning, there was chaos. Some people see chaos as nothingness, but he's often seen as the universe. It was weird, I was about to drink out of my lens. I literally just planned that so I could use this lens travel mug as a visual gag. So in the beginning there was chaos, and then along came Gaia. Not the website if you were around for that. Gaia is Earth. Then came Uranus. Be mature. So, or don't. I don't. I'm whatever, you're on your side of the computer. Uranus is the sky. He might have been Gaia's son, but more importantly, he was Gaia's husband, or at least lover. You'll see a lot of that sort of relationship in Greek myth. So, together they had not three kids, but three types of kids. The Hecatonchires, or something, which had 50 heads, the Cyclopses, which had one eye, and then the Titans. Basically, Uranus was like, gross, get back inside your mother, and lock them underground. He was pretty much okay with the Titans, but not the other two. I guess he was like, you have too many heads and not enough eyes. Get underground. Gaia was presumably pretty annoyed by this, so she went to this one Titan named Cronus, and she's like, hey, kid, take this sickle and go cut your dad's balls off. So he did, because he's a good son to his mother. And so then Uranus just kind of sat around moping because he didn't have his balls, and he stopped imprisoning his kids and stuff. So then Cronus starts getting busy with this other Titan named Rhea, or Rhea, I don't really know how it's pronounced. Technically they were siblings, but there weren't a lot of options at the time. So Uranus goes to Cronus and he's like, hey, one of your kids is gonna kill you when it grows up. And Cronus is like, well shit, I guess I better just eat all my kids before they can kill me. One recurring theme in Greek myth is that you cannot escape your fate. Another recurring element is that moms get pissed when you fuck with their kids. So, after Hestia, Hera, Demeter, Poseidon, and Hades were born and then promptly swallowed by Cronus, Zeus was born. And Rhea didn't want him to get swallowed as well, so basically what she did was that she hid him and then wrapped a rock in some blankets and gave him to Cronus, like, here he is, haha, don't eat him, and Cronus was like, oh, I won't, but then he did. But it was a rock, so he is not the smartest Titan, I guess. Zeus was secretly raised by Gaia, or, depending on the myth, nymphs or a goat, depending on who's telling the myth, until he was old enough to go and pretend to be Cronus' cupbearer. Cronus thought Zeus was in his stomach, so he wasn't very suspicious, and Zeus was able to put something in Cronus' drink that made him vomit up all of Zeus' siblings. Since they're gods and immortal, they came out fine and fully grown. It's just probably best not to try to picture what Cronus looked like before he threw them up. So the gods went and freed the Cyclopses, which for some reason were still underground, and the Cyclopses were so grateful that they made the gods weapons, and the gods used weapons to overthrow the Titans. And Cronus was cut up into a bunch of little pieces and spread all over the place so he couldn't reform. So it's a happy ending for some characters. That's a great creation myth.